Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another practical chess position. In this position, it is white to move, and as always, pause your video and try to find the solution on your own, and then we will solve it together. Alright, what the heck is going on? The last few puzzles have been somewhat annoying for me, just because, I don't know, the answers have been kind of like unclear that I believed them. So, knight f5 kind of stands out as a move, but then like queen g5, and I don't know really what's going on. King d2 for some reason looks interesting. Just trying to bring the king over to c2. Queen d2 looks alright. I mean, the knight on e3 you can take on g3. There's something weird about this position. I'm trying to figure out what to do about it. Castle kingside looks a little fuzzy. I mean, king's probably safe over there, but I don't know. It's probably safe in the king side. Oh, castles looks okay, actually. Knight f5, queen g5. I don't know. I mean, it looks a little annoying. He's threatening knight takes g2. Pawn takes pawn also. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that move. Oh, actually, knight f5, queen g5, g3. Not convinced. We always have the f5 square. It's not going anywhere. This knight on g3 seems like the main problem. What about bishop g3 maybe? Just try to get that stupid knight out of the way. Huh. Maybe. And then he can go like queen g5. This is a complicated position. Whew. Bishop g3, queen g5. Knight takes g4. Oh man. Alright, I gotta move some pieces at some point. It's a tough position. I'm having trouble kind of figuring out the keys to this position. I gotta be honest. I mean, king d2 to c2 looks decent. Queen d2 and castle queenside looks decent. Can't figure out which I like better. Bishop g3, I feel like queen g5 is a little annoying. Pawn takes g4, I feel like it makes this square weak, so like some kind of knight f6 maybe. I don't know if right away knight f6, but it just looks like a little annoying. Maybe queen g5 first. These puzzles got hard in this book all of a sudden. I was getting a bunch of them right, and now all of a sudden I'm being tortured. If knight takes pawn, it doesn't feel right somehow. Like knight takes g2, king f1, knight f4. Doesn't feel right. Oh man, I don't know what to do. What would I do in a game? Probably queen d2 and castle queenside. But it doesn't feel so awesome. What's wrong with bishop g3 again? If queen g5, I can go bishop takes. Alright, let's make the moves. Take and like queen e2 with the idea of just castling, maybe? Huh. It looks kind of loose, you know, like let's say he takes. If I take with the queen, the e-pawn gets weak again. If I take with... I mean, if I take with this, it's like rook g8 or something. Or castle queenside. Just looks like a little loosening, the whole position. I got no idea what to do. This knight on f4 is a huge pain in my ass. Maybe g3. Let me look at g3 real quick. I mean, I assume he'll like take this. I'll take this. Knight f5. Like knight f6. Yeah, we kind of have to go move like d5 now. And it seems okay for black. You know, this square is nice. This knight is f5 is good, but I mean, he has plenty of weaknesses to target as compensation. So it's like a tough, complicated position that I'm just having difficulties with. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to just go with queen to d2, honestly. I don't know what else to do. I don't know why king to d2 would be more prudent. I mean, it makes sense somehow to like run the king over here. But why is like not castling queen d2 and castling queenside looks somehow more normal. I don't know. I'm just gonna go queen d2. I have no idea what the hell the move is. First, let's see what Houdini says, then let's look at what they say the answer is. They say bishop to c2. That's what Houdini says, and also suggests castle. Bishop c2 is a little weird. Well, let's see. Let's see what the book says the answer is. Castles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, what the hell is he talking about here? Sorry, I'm reading his, White wants to castle, but also wants to recapture with the queen on f3, as g3 is leader. Alright, so basically... Oh, so this is actually also opening theory. Bishop c2 was played, but supposedly castles, and the idea is pawn takes. We want to be able to take with the queen. Because after knight takes, knight f5. Houdini kind of wants to go queen g5 here. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. And then it says, Khalifman was white in this game, by the way. And it says fg. Oops. Just reading. I'm just copying the analysis here. h5. Knight to d5. And now Khalifman gives some line that Houdini doesn't like at all, like queen takes g4. Houdini wants to do this, and then this. And it says, you know, black has some attacking chances. I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty comfortable for white. Like bishop g3. It says like f6, and black is slightly worse. But this knight's not so great. So I mean, I guess the idea is just castles. I mean, yeah, I get. Probably I got a little confused. Like, I mean, I guess I didn't see the knight f5. I didn't know what the hell to do. Castles is a pretty good move. Bishop c2, Houdini likes this move better for whatever reason. I mean, it's tough. It's tough for me to say that I completely agree with the answer when there's no explanation why bishop c2 is not good. I don't know. Because after castles, the move they get for black is... Oh, wait. I said queen g5, right? Knight d5. Yeah, they give this in the book. And they say this is just very good for white, which makes sense. We're going to win a pawn. So black shouldn't do that. And in the game... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, I'm not an idiot. After pawn takes, queen takes was played. And after e takes, knight to d5 was played. There's some kind of variation here. Whoops, let's go queen d4 instead. This looks pretty good for white, though. Yeah, this is bad. And bishop f6 is coming next move. Is castles the best move? Queen g5, pawn g4, h5, knight d5. I mean, you can see why I get a little scared having all the pieces around my king like this, but it's just so tough because Houdini actually prefers bishop f1 to castles, which hard to believe. It also likes this move. I mean, positional chess is tricky in the day of like strong engines because like what do I say? What like sometimes a move seems so clear to me that I'm willing to ignore the fact that the engine disagrees with it. But like to me in this case, like it's not like super obvious that like this is amazing. I mean like because black does get some kind of like nice play against our king in this line. Like it requires some like calculating and I admit, I mean probably it's good. It's just not like super obvious to me. Um, like it doesn't. There's no like typical patterns that are happening here that make me completely convinced that castles is the best move. It's probably better than my idea of trying to run my king over the queen side. I gotta be honest. It's a king's safer on the king side. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know what to say, guys. That's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think. Sorry that these puzzles are being a little shaky lately. See y'all tomorrow. We're gonna do one more from this book, then we're gonna go to some tactics. Make my life easier. Bye bye.